welcome back to the channel. I'm Gina Gunz with WitchyGirlTarot, and today's reading is for you for the month of February 2021. I also want to welcome my cross watchers. This is a general reading, so keep that in mind. It may not resonate with you, but I do believe that Spirit brought you here for a reason. But if it totally doesn't resonate with you, please check your other placements, as the message you're looking for may be in those signs: Sun, Moon, Rising, and also Venus. Okay, now if you're interested in a private reading, all of the information is in the description box below. You can now follow me on Instagram at WitchyGirlTarot. All right, let's see what's going on with you, Taurus, for the month of February 2021. I have to say before I start though, that we are currently in Mercury retrograde. So what happens with that is people just seem to be very, very funky. People aren't listening. You feel like you're having to repeat yourself more than once. You're getting frustrated. People are frustrated. Don't take it personal, okay? Wait until the ending of this month to sign any important contracts. Use this month to really gather all of the information that you need to move forward, okay? Now, what is currently going on in your life this month? What is the theme? Okay, we have the Two of Wands. So making plans about something you're passionate about, okay, wanting to possibly travel, thinking about moving forward with something. And then we have the Moon card, and the Moon card is about things that you're not really sure about. So you're not really sure how you're going to do something because you don't have the clear picture. You don't have all the information on how to move forward. And then we have the Three of Swords, okay, and we have that card in reverse. So this is about moving forward with something that you're not completely sure about because you don't have the full picture with that Moon card. It's like the uncertainties, the mysteries, and sometimes also fear about a situation. And regarding the Three of Swords, some kind of pain that you have endured in a relationship, or maybe a friendship, could be something in your family. What is that about? The Ten of Swords energy. So somebody has backstabbed you. Somebody has completely made you feel like, how could I trust you? And you did this. How could you have done this to me when I really just wanted to do right by you? So the Two of Wands is you trying to move forward and possibly thinking about what you can do to like get over this energy. So I feel like a lot of you guys are thinking about moving to a different location, maybe taking a vacation to get your mind off of this situation. But at the same time, I see just like dark energy here. The Three of Swords, the Moon card, and then the Everything is Fine, or the Ten of Swords card, which is really about you wanting to move forward with something, but you're so hurt right now that you're just like, how could I don't see it. How do I do this? How do I figure it out? I almost feel like emotional like saying that. Okay, what else do we need to know about this situation? We have a flyer, the Judgment card, okay, the Judgment card, and we have it in reverse. So I feel like this is about decisions that were made on your behalf, or things that were decisions that were made that weren't necessarily your decisions to make. Somebody else chose how this was gonna go, okay? And then the Chariot, we also have the Chariot in reverse. So this card is actually in reverse. Let me check my deck. No, it's not in reverse. Okay, so you're getting reversals. So the Judgment card going into the Chariot card is decisions moving forward that were not within your favor, and it makes you feel like you're not sure how to move on, how to move forward with this. Then the Page of Pentacles comes an opportunity. An opportunity has arisen for you to do something. What is that opportunity? The Nine of Cups, something that you've always wanted to do, something that you've always wanted to accomplish. Okay, so this is really about you moving forward in a direction that is going to ultimately make you happy. So there's going to be an opportunity, or an opportunity has already presented itself, where you're able to shake off this Ten of Swords energy, the Moon card energy, and the Three of Swords energy. But it's hard for you right now to make those decisions right now. It's hard for you to move forward because you're not really sure how to move forward. But that opportunity coming in, I feel like it's something that you already know though, because that's what I'm getting. Like it's an opportunity that maybe it is to move, or maybe it's an opportunity to like focus on something else. And it's something that you've always wanted to do, okay? What are outside energies, and how are these outside energies influencing you? So, okay, wow, we have 3 cards. All right. We have the Strength card, ruled by Leo. So some of you guys were dealing with a Leo, okay? Then we have the Ace of Swords, which is about mental clarity and action and thoughts and communications with others. So the Seven of Swords then coming out. This is about someone trying to get away with something that they shouldn't be getting away with. Someone trying to be the funny guy, someone lying about something, some kind of deception. So I feel like a lot of you guys were dealing with a Leo or somebody that has Leo in their chart. Okay, or somebody who has a lot of strong, like they appear to be very, very strong on the outside. They may be very, very physically muscular and stuff like that. Or somebody who's just very strong. It could be emotionally strong. Someone who's maybe sometimes so strong where they're come off maybe arrogant, you know, because the Leo is the king of the jungle. So they're very, very courageous, but it's also a thing of humility, right? So in regards to this Leo or this this person who's very, very strong-headed or strong-minded or very headstrong, you and this person right now are not communicating right now. You guys are not communicating, and it is because you feel that this person has lied to you, and they've lied to you before, and it's hard for you to, you know, feel like you could keep it real with them because you feel like they haven't kept it real with you. And I feel at this point, with all this energy of swords, it's really about communication and cutting off that communication with this individual. Okay, so this person's very, very strong with that Ace of Swords being about thoughts, communications, and ideas. This person feels very, very strong. They're being like, almost, the vibe I'm getting is they're not trying to be humble about what they've done or how they've made you feel. Okay, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? The Five of Swords. Okay, so this is like putting down all your swords. You're tired of fighting. So this person, this situation, and how it affects you is that this person's very, again, not trying to humble themselves or really bring themselves down from, you know, their pride. And the Five of Swords then coming in is because they feel like they're tired of fighting. So even though they're causing the rifts, they're causing the arguments, they're not trying to like really take any kind of accountability for their actions. Okay, how do you feel about this situation? The Star card. You want something new, Taurus. You're craving a new start. You're craving a vacation. You're craving, you want to feel beautiful again now that you are already beautiful or handsome or whatever, but you're feeling like you want to feel like that vacation feeling where you got a tan, you feel like your hair looks beautiful, your nails look good, your body looks good, like you feel great. You want a new start, and that new start is the Three of Wands. And we have it in reverse. It's, again, hard for you to see that new beginning, okay? Because of everything that is going on, everything that has transpired in the last couple of days or weeks or months, it's still, it could be a couple of months and it's still affecting you now. It could be yesterday and obviously it will affect you now, okay? So the Star is you wanting something new. The Three of Wands in reverse is like, it's even though you want something new, you're just like, how do I think long-term goals when I'm feeling how I'm feeling now, okay? And then the Emperor coming in, okay? Then the Five of Wands, getting that number 5 again. That Five of Swords came out earlier. Then the Five of Wands. So the Emperor is about making decisions. You have to make a decision right now. And how you feel about it is that you're having to put your foot down about a situation. The Emperor is someone who puts their foot down. They build foundations. They build empires. Okay, the Emperor. So the Emperor doesn't have time to worry about petty arguments or petty things. The Emperor is like, listen, I'm in charge of war. Like, I got shit I gotta do. So right now, this is about you craving a new beginning and feeling like you're not sure how to get to that new beginning, but also putting your foot down that I am going to actually make those decisions because I do want a new start. And you're also feeling like you're tired of fighting. You're tired of fighting, and this person is also tired of fighting, but you also feel like you are still engaging. You may be still engaging in conflict with this person, whether it be that you guys are actually speaking to each other and you're yelling at each other and you're saying nasty things, or you still feel very, very passionate about this person in a way where you feel like you're ready to just pop off at any minute, okay? And the Three of Wands, I have to say that I see her back towards, us, okay? So she's giving us her back. She's giving us her back. So I feel like it's not wanting you, you're wanting a new beginning, but you're also not wanting to let up. You're being very, very strong with how you feel and your stance when it comes to regarding to this situation. And the Five of Wands, how you feel is you either don't feel like fighting, you're tired of fighting, or you're feeling like you still got some beef with this person that you got to work out. Now, what is your advice from Spirit? Wow. Your advice from Spirit is to keep it moving with the Seven of Wands. Okay, keep it moving. There is a death taking place. It is a metaphorical death ruled by Scorpio. Okay, so some of you guys were actually with a Scorpio. So moving on from this person, going through the obstacle course of whatever comes at you. This means persevering, even though there is a death. It might feel like a death, because when you're with someone for so long, like especially if you guys live together and then you go from being with that person every day and then that person betrays you, it feels like a death. Like you're just like, I can't talk to you anymore. I don't know who you are. I can't reach you. So it feels like a death. Okay, and that's why it's like your advice from Spirit is to move forward and understand that it may feel like a death, but what happens is that we don't really ever die. Okay, what happens is that our physical bodies, they expire, but our souls don't expire. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting so emotional. I feel like I'm feeling what you're feeling, Taurus. Wow. Okay, so I feel like the death card is really about an evolution. Think of a butterfly. A butterfly is a caterpillar, then a butterfly. A caterpillar, a cocoon, and then a butterfly. And that little cocoon moment is scary. It's dark in a cocoon. You're like, am I dying? Am I alive? I don't know what's going on. I can't talk to anybody. All I see is me and me and me, and I can't think of anything else. So this is really about you moving forward, knowing that this is a cycle of life. Okay, and that you never truly die. Situations, the actual physical representation of those situations may end, but you do not end. You continue. Your energy is infinite. Okay, so that's what that's about. Moving forward, even though you feel right now this death situation. Okay, what do we not see here? The Six of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Cups is all about, the Six of Cups is about your past, okay? Your past memories with this individual. So I feel like right now you're reminiscing about all of the moments, the good times, the bad times, all of that stuff with this person, okay? So you're like going through like a reel right now in your head of, it's almost like putting on a projector, and every picture that passes, it's like a good moment. Oh my God, I remember when we argued about that. So you're thinking about everything, almost like when a person actually goes through a death, like someone dies and you're just like, I remember when we went there and we laughed and I remember we argued about this something. So right now what you're feeling is a death, and you're having to move forward even though you feel this way, and you're reminiscing about past life memories, past situations with this individual. Next card we have is the Sun. Although this may feel like the death, okay, which it very well feels that way because it is in a maybe not such, it's not in a physical sense, but more a metaphorical sense, okay? But the Sun card brings vitality, it brings love, it brings light, it brings freedom. And when we see the Sun card is all about things growing. The sun comes out after the winter and all of a sudden the leaves grow back, all these beautiful flowers grow back. Think of the summer when you feel great, when you maybe have like a summer fling. The sun will come out tomorrow. Yes, the sun will come out, Taurus. Please do not feel that this is the ending, because it's not the ending. This is just the beginning. Death is a cycle, okay? It's a cycle. We have lived many lives before. Some of us have lived maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 20 lives, but you're here to learn a lesson. There's a karmic lesson, a lesson above all lessons that have to do with how you live your life and the decisions you make. Now, what I get from this is, Taurus, a lot of people think that Taurus people are like stubborn, because you can be. You guys can be very, very stubborn and set in your ways. But I feel that Taurus people are very, very giving. And sometimes you give so much to someone that when they decide to leave and take it all, you have nothing. So it may be that your karmic lesson is about not giving so much to others, but feeding your soul and feeding you first. Okay? All right. So moving forward, your advice here is to move forward, even though you're feeling like shit right now. I know that it's hard. I have been there before, and I know that it's hard, but you will get through this, Taurus. You will get through this. Focus on light, okay? Don't focus on the darkness. Don't focus on the things you're afraid of or the things you can't control. You cannot control the inevitable. You are only accountable for your actions. If you were a great person to this individual, then you are accountable. Ultimately, God's like, you did your thing. You did, you know, you weren't perfect, but you loved this person the best way that you could. Now, if this person decided to do whatever stupid shit they did, they're accountable for their actions. You're not, okay? Now, before we go, I am going to draw a card from my oracle deck, and if I feel like I need to elaborate, wow, the masculine. This one just flew out as I was speaking, okay? The masculine. So this has to do with a male. This has to do with someone, a male, someone in your life. Definitely, either it could be a lover, someone, it could be your husband, it could be your son, it could be a friend that's a guy situationship. However it is, there's a lot of masculine energy coming in, and self-love is the next card. Self-love. Love yourself before anybody else. Before anyone else can love you, you have to know how to love yourself so that you can set that precedence. Listen, I love myself, and if you don't come correct, you can't have all this greatness, okay? And really put your foot down. If you believe you are amazing, which you are, then you deserve it's nothing less than amazing, okay? What's the next card we have here? Acceptance. Acceptance. Accepting what you can change. Accepting the decisions you've made. Accepting the inevitable. Accepting, let go, let God. And before we go, I am going to elaborate on that card for you guys. Why is this self-love showing up here? Hold on, I want to read this. It says, sometimes we feel we are not enough. Sometimes we are even told we are not enough by our own voice. Okay, the voices of others and our culture. Not smart enough, not pretty enough, not powerful enough, not talented enough, not good enough at what we choose to do, not ambitious enough, not experienced enough, not curvy enough, not thin enough, not glamorous enough, not porn star enough, not enough of a lady. And as a result, all of this makes us not love ourselves enough. Then there is the opposite, that we are too something, too tall, too short, too fat or too thin, too wrinkly, too pimply, or too old, too young, too quiet or too mouthy, too noticeable, too opinionated, too much trouble, too much full stop. Is it any wonder that many of us feel such self-loathing or dissatisfaction with the self? Please just stop. Put your blinkers on, breathe, be with yourself, do rituals, speak to the goddess nor whatever energy floats your boat, and ask for help. Yes, indeed, listen to any of all or crazy misdemeanors that your mind may throw at you, but then hug these untruths like a crying puppy and soothe the reasons that they are there. Know that you are doing the best you can right now and that you are not your past, and you can soothe yourself, and most importantly, you can move on, Taurus. You can move on. You are so worthy of what is coming. You just got to wake up. You just got to wake up and accept it. You have to accept it. You have to accept it, because if you don't accept it, it's like asking God, show me the way. And then when he shows you the way, you're like, no, not that way, not that way. No, acceptance. Okay. That is the conclusion of your reading. I'm so emotional. I need to take a break. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. If it resonated, which I hope it did, please give this video a thumbs up because it helps this video be seen by other Taurus that need to hear this message. Sending you guys love and light. Bye.